Jeremy and Bryce. We're here for Warhawk Defense. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about some cowboy action shooting. We're going to start off looking at some of these muzzle loading pistols. These are 44s. We've got this old, the New Army here, and Bryce over here's got a Navy. We just got them loaded and capped, sealed, and everything for safety. Just like any other pistol, you treat it like it's loaded, even though there's a cap on it and the safety on it, you want to make sure that you're not, treating it unsafely. Bryce?
I guess we're going to do a little throwback to early America and see what we can hit with these things.
That's right.
What's that thing you got on your head?
It's a coonskin cap, just to represent.
That's right, Brycey Boone.
That's it.
So
throwback to Ben Franklin.
So when we're through here, you heading for the Alamo?
That's right. Always remember it.
Always remember. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're ready to go then, and let me put my other ear on.
All right. Let's see what happens.
All right, we're rolling.
Misfire.
All right, you got a misfire?
Yep, got a misfire.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. And I got the target.
Sweet. Well, here we are again, Warhawk Defense. We've done a little shooting. The guys actually hit those steel targets down there with those 44 caliber lead balls. Pretty impressive, and that black powder's a lot of fun to shoot. But here's a little history about the way they did it. When they held them butt forward in their holster this way, it was called cavalry draw. A lot of times, because you saw we had a misfire, that was very common. And so what they would do is, take my ear protection out here so I can hear myself. What they would do is have two guns, or three, or more, or a couple on their horse, and they always had it because they didn't have time to reload. But they would use this cavalry draw. This way, they could draw from either hand. They could reach over and draw this way, or they could reach over and draw this way, or they could draw this way, or they could reach and draw this way, and it made it easy, especially while they were on a horse, while they had reins, horse reins they were holding on to, whatever. But the cavalry draw basically is take your hand, go down like this, around the butt of the pistol, grab it, pull it up. As you pull it up, keep it down, you simply twist it up, and boom, you're ready to shoot. So I'm going to take a couple of shots here, cavalry draw style, see if I can hit anything, and then we'll turn the shooting back over to these guys. This is how it works. Let me put my ears back in, get over here centered in front of the target. Okay. This is cavalry draw. We're going to demonstrate and shoot a little bit, but one of my associates here mentioned that this was truly the old school gangster shooting style, because what we're really going to do here today is bust a cap. Actually, we're going to bust 6 caps, because you have to put caps on these guns to have the initial spark to set that black powder off. So here we go. 1858 Remington gangster style cavalry draw. Here we go. And there we are. Don't turn off yet. Put the gun away. 1858 gangster style. Yeah. Here you've got a, yours is the Remington New Army, and Round Ball Bryce there's got the 1851 Navy.
Round Ball Bryce.
Oh, I don't know. What do you want to be called? It's black powder, so it's got to be something. Black powder Bryce.
What's better than round ball?
Black Bryce.
Blue ball Bryce.
6-ball Bryce.
6-ball Bryce.
Lately, living with the parents.
The scourge of Virginia City.
You know, I'm Southern born.
That's right. Where at?
South Carolina.
That's good, because that's a Confederate pistol you got there. It's made in brass because the Southern folks didn't have enough to make them all in steel, so they used a lot of brass. So that's a replica Southern one. So you'd been fighting with the first Palmetto mounted rifles or something.
So one of the interesting things about these muzzle loading revolvers is that they have the possibility of setting off the entire chambers at once. So if you were to fire it, you actually possibly can get a spark back inside the cylinder, which could start a chain reaction with all 6 chambers. So after you load it, you want to make sure that you put something over the chambers to seal it in so the spark doesn't get back in. A lot of people you can use lard, which is what they used back then, or Crisco. You can also use, they have flame retardant patches you can put on the outside. It's just a safety precaution that's worth taking.
So what are you guys using today?
What are we using today, Brian?
Wads?
Yeah, I believe we've got some revolver seals here.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
That kind of we can put on the outside of the chambers to keep the sparks from coming in.
Yeah, and you can also load powder. Put one of those. We got some pre-lubed wads in there. Right there. You can load some of those pre-lubed ones. So you load powder, one of those.
The ball.
And then the ball on top of it. And then the ball, these are 454 size balls, I think, aren't they? Isn't that what that box says? 454. So when you punch them down with the rammer, it makes a nice little ring of lead around the outside, which helps to seal them.
Yeah, you get that nice compression, which is with black powder, since it burns so slowly. It's that compression that you want to be able to get the oomph out of the shot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna do some shooting here. There's the range down there. We got some steel plates down there. See if these guys can hit them. We'll go put this on the tripod. All right, we're recording.
Okay, here we go. Got a cap.
Got a cap stuck down there?
There we go. I got it. Yeah, I got a cap.
Yeah, those caps that's one of the problems, so those caps get stuck. All right, recording. So now, Bryce, are you shooting that shotgun because you was watching Wyatt Earp last night on TV?
Well, you know, it's side-by-side shotgun. It's period.
Yep.
Or was that because you were?
Which necessarily isn't, but
because you were watching Back to the Future 3 and Mr. Strickland stood down Mad Dog Tannen with a shotgun, so
That's right.
that is your favorite
Don't
movie.
make light of Back to the Future.
That is your favorite movie,
this is
right?
a coach gun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorta.
Yeah, this is
Pretty
pretty
much.
close to a coach gun. It's got a shorter
Yeah,
barrel on it, so riding shotgun on a stagecoach.
yeah.
I made it easier to draw too off horseback and whatnot. So you get a better spread on it usually, and yeah, it's a nice compact shotgun, that's for sure.
So Bryce, what do you have to know if you're gonna use a shotgun on somebody? What are you supposed to remember?
Descend forward.
No. What did he tell his son?
Oh, discipline.
Discipline. Discipline. Never forget that, right? All right.
Yes, Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. Discipline. If you're gonna shoot a shotgun, you better use discipline.
That's right. That's right.
All right.